Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Aaron, and I review movies and shows and do other things on my channel. So thank you for checking me out. I've always wanted to say that. So thank you for checking my channel out. I do appreciate it. Let's get into the review. This is the review for... Oh, man. So this is the review for The Wheel of Time episode 5. Came out today, which is Friday. But man, there's a lot that is going on now. You've got stuff with the Aes Sedai, you've got those people who are like almost like the witch hunters. They're trying to kill all the Aes Sedai because they think they're doing the work of the light. That whole thing is going on. You have those people for a while in episode 4 and a little bit of episode 5 who are like those peace and love hippie type people. Everybody's kind of coming together more or less towards this white tower. It's getting interesting to see everyone starting to come together again. I guess in episode 4, when they killed the false dragon, they didn't actually like kill him. They must have just stripped him of all his power somehow, because he is alive and he's going to what I would assume is some kind of trial that the Aes Sedai are going to hold. So that will be interesting to see how that is all played out. We kind of find out that Moiraine is hiding some things. We don't know what these things are. I don't think they're necessarily bad. But she is, internalizing some things. We did start to explore I guess you could call it, the PTSD of one of the warders, or I guess wards, who lost the Aes Sedai in episode 4, and we kind of explored his trauma. And unfortunately, at the end of the episode, well, if you've seen the episode, you know what happens. Not to say I didn't see that coming. Like, I was kind of expecting that was going to happen, to be honest. But it was still rough to watch. Grief is it's a very difficult thing to deal with for some people. I always say that the depth of your love will also be the depth of your pain. And I know I've felt that, and I've continued to feel that for many years now. And the guy, the ward of this Aes Sedai in the show, he really felt that. He really had some serious pain. So I wouldn't say that it was an inevitable conclusion, but it wasn't totally shocking to me. So moving on from that, not much action in this episode, which is totally fine. I'm not sure how many episodes there actually are. I'm assuming it's going to be 10 or 12, so we might already be halfway through the season. It's also interesting that there's a lot of politics going on. The whole Aes Sedai in general is a way bigger, grander scale situation and group than I was expecting. Like, at the beginning of the show, I was kind of thinking it was just a few people, like I said in one of my other reviews, but it's actually like a lot of people. So we're also starting to see more and more characters having some kind of access to the true power, that like force-like power. And it's really interesting because I still have no clue who the true dragon is, if we've even met that person yet. Everybody's showing some kind of sign, You have that one guy who's somehow connected to these wolves somehow, and which I already picked up on earlier in the season, which I thought, why aren't they exploring this more? And then they did a little bit more in this episode. So I kind of already knew what was going on there. I just thought that the show was just going to kind of like let that be. But so he's got that going on. The one girl can channel. Matt is obviously under some kind of I don't know if I'd call it a spell, but kind of under a dark influence. And his friend, which I can never remember this kid's name. It's I don't know, the red-haired kid. We saw, I think it was in episode 3, he busted through that giant heavy door that the lady said you can't get through, no one can hear through it, no one's gonna even be able to bust it down, and he like broke it down with his shoulder. So he's got some kind of power too, and it's just getting more and more interesting. If we are halfway through the season, which I have a feeling we are, I will say that I'm very much enjoying it. I hope it keeps up its momentum and its interest level. I would really like to know more about what's going on with Moraine. I have a feeling she's going to be like a really important character in this story. Maybe because she's on all the posters. I don't know, but yeah. So those were my thoughts on episode 5. Leave your comments below on what you thought about the episode. Like my video, subscribe to my channel. I'm a few subscribers away from 1,000, and I would really love to reach that. Alright, thanks for watching, and I hope you see me in the next episode. Not episode. I hope you see me in the next review, or the next video. So, thanks for watching. I'm Aaron, and goodbye.